Hey there, welcome back to Crooked Recipes. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, so you don't miss out on any of our fantastic recipe creations. Today, I will show you how to make a delicious and unique recipe perfect for breakfast, brunch, or even a late night snack. It's sweet potato pancakes with spicy maple yogurt. This recipe was created with assistance from AI, and I'm excited to share it with you today. Before we start, I want to mention that if you need any recommendations of the top quality pantry ingredients we'll be using in this recipe, you can find links to them in the description below the video. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'll share some variations to the recipe for different dietary restrictions like gluten-free and low carb. For the original recipe, you will need, for the pancakes, 2 cups mashed sweet potato, about 2 large sweet potatoes, 1½ cups all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons brown sugar, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon ground nutmeg, 2 eggs, 1½ cups milk, 1/4 cup unsalted butter, melted, and 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. For the spicy maple yogurt, 1 cup plain Greek yogurt, 1/4 cup maple syrup, 1/4 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon ground ginger, and 1/8 teaspoon cayenne pepper. The first step to making these delicious pancakes is to cook and mash the sweet potatoes. Now, you can use leftover sweet potatoes if you have them, or cook them specifically for this recipe. I like to cook them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes to an hour until they're nice and tender. Once they're cooked, let them cool for a bit and mash. You can chop up the skins for this recipe for more yield and less waste. They add a rustic look to the pancakes too. Now that our mashed sweet potato is ready, it's time to mix the dry and wet ingredients. In a large mixing bowl, sift together the flour, brown sugar, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg. In a separate mixing bowl, whisk together the eggs, milk, melted butter, and vanilla extract. Add the mashed sweet potato and dry ingredients. Mix until well combined. Once the wet and dry ingredients are mixed, it's time to cook the pancakes. Heat a non-stick skillet or griddle over medium-high heat. Add a small amount of butter or oil to the skillet to prevent sticking. Using a 1/4 cup measure, scoop the batter onto the skillet. Cook until bubbles form on the surface of the pancake and the edges start to dry out, about 2 to 3 minutes. Flip and cook until the other side is golden brown, about 1 to 2 minutes more. Transfer the cooked pancakes to a baking sheet in the oven to keep them warm while you cook them. Now we can make the spicy maple yogurt. In a small mixing bowl, whisk together the yogurt, maple syrup, cinnamon, ginger, and cayenne pepper. The combination of sweet and spicy flavors is just perfect. Once the pancakes are cooked, and the spicy maple yogurt is made, it's time to serve and enjoy. I like to serve the pancakes with a dollop of the spicy maple yogurt on top. It's a perfect combination of flavors, and it really takes these pancakes to the next level. If you have any dietary restrictions or preferences, there are some substitutions you can make to this recipe to make it work for you. If you're gluten-free, you can substitute the all-purpose flour with a gluten-free flour blend. If you're lactose intolerant or vegan, you can substitute the milk with non-dairy milk like almond or soy milk, and substitute the unsalted butter with olive oil. If you want to add more protein to this recipe, you can substitute some of the all-purpose flour with protein powder. Add chopped nuts or seeds to the batter for extra protein and crunch. If you want to make this recipe a little bit healthier, you can substitute some of the all-purpose flour with whole wheat or oat flour. You can also use a natural sweetener like honey or agave nectar instead of brown sugar. Finally, if you want to make this recipe a bit more decadent, add some chocolate chips or fruit to the batter. The possibilities are endless. I hope these tips help make this recipe work for you. Remember, cooking is all about experimentation, so don't be afraid to try new things and make this recipe your own. That's it, sweet potato pancakes with spicy maple yogurt. A delicious and unique recipe that's perfect for any time of day. If you enjoyed this recipe, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check out the Crooked Recipes blog for more great recipes like this. And use the links in the description below for all our favorite pantry ingredients we used in this recipe. Thanks for watching.